OnePlus, the company that is infamous for delivering flagship killers, phones that pack a huge punch but won't sink your bank account. Since they started off in 2013 and brought out their debut device, the OnePlus One, which was a smash hit, they have been well received and could be labeled as somewhat of a people's champion. In recent times, they have released a brilliant foldable, the OnePlus Open, and the OnePlus 12, their flagship regular device. In today's video, we take a look at the OnePlus 12 and see just why it's considered to be not only a flagship killer, but possibly one of the best phones, if not the best phone in 2024. If you guys are enjoying the video, smashing the like button sure does help the algo. But just watching the content is already fantastic. Hit us up with a sub if you'd like to see more of our content, and we'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Alright, back to it. Often with phones in this category, budget flagship, we do lose some quality at the top end. For example, design, materials, finish, hardware and internals. And that's why the OnePlus 12 is a huge standout, as it really doesn't feel like you're missing out in any regard in terms of premium features. Starting off with the design, OnePlus haven't really changed the design from the previous offering, but that's fine. They found what they like and are sticking to the formula. It has rounded sides that become flat at the top, but not too flat, so it will still feel comfortable for extended landscape mode viewing. The circular camera bump that melts into the side also makes a return. There is a change in the colors and textures of the back glass, but it's still strikingly similar to its older brother. On the back you get Gorilla Glass 5 and the rails are aluminium. The front panel is Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and that brings us to one of the best displays you can get on a smartphone today. This is a 6.82-inch 120Hz AMOLED Dolby Vision display that has 1600 nits of outdoor peak brightness, and numbers get really insane in HDR mode up to 4500 nits. It does although have a rounded display. It's not the most aggressive rounding and we don't mind the slight bend, though it does create some drop off and reflections. The screen is corner to corner and is an absolute belter to look at. Very easy to read outdoors, and it can also get surprisingly dim as well. Running the show behind the beautiful panel is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and is backed up by 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs internally. You also get an insane 24 gigs of RAM and 1 TB of storage variant, which is just nuts. Safe to say this thing runs buttery smooth and will obliterate the vast majority of processing tasks. Oxygen OS is an absolute breath of fresh air and will provide a minimalist skin over Android. However, the big miss in the UI category is the lack of AI features. Most people aren't even getting close to maximizing the potential of their phone's AI capabilities. However, when we do want to use that on the OnePlus 12, the option isn't really available. And that is quite a big disadvantage in our opinion, and represents the biggest downside of this phone. In the past, it has been absolutely outgunned in the camera department, and it's not completely there yet in terms of matching the best of them, but the cameras are significantly better this year than last time. This is thanks to sharing a lot of its camera hardware with the OnePlus Open, which had one of the best camera systems, if not the best, on a foldable. In difficult situations, it does start to fall apart though, but in decent lighting, more often than not, you'll be happy with the outcomes. The selfie camera also serves up more than respectable results, with a 32 megapixel snapper capturing details and skin tones reasonably well. OnePlus have been quite generous in recent times with their battery stats, and the OnePlus 12 doesn't disappoint, containing an enormous 5400 mAh reserve and 80 watt wired that gives 50% in like 10 minutes, and it lasts a lifetime, quite possibly the longest of any phone we have looked at. Another factor is the wireless charging. The last model didn't have any, and this one gets 50 watts of wireless. It's fair to say that in terms of battery, they have over-delivered, and you can take your phone out with confidence knowing that it will last as long as you need it to and then some. Now, getting to the business end of things, let's talk price. One of the most pivotal factors and strengths of the OnePlus 12. You can pick one up for $700. That's definitely not cheap, but that's much cheaper than other flagships, and this is no doubt a flagship. And with that price, dare we say it, flagship killer. If any of you guys find the OnePlus 12 particularly enticing, we have included a link in the description that is updated for the best price. In conclusion, the OnePlus 12 is not the best phone you can buy, but it is the best phone for the price. What do you guys think about this well-priced beast? If any of you have recently got one or have had it for some time, let us know your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay under the spotlight.